Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Ace here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a brand new video. Now in this video, what I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do is make a very nice text in Cinema 4D with some swirl things around them. I forgot what they're called, splines or something like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right on into it. And first thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and go up here in MoGraph and get your MoText, and go down here and just on alignment, just click middle, change that to middle, and then whatever you want. So I'm going to type YouTube. So there we go, YouTube. And then you want to change your font to whatever. I'm going to do, what's this look like? No, not that one. Bolder, more thicker fonts are better for this, I think. But you personally do whatever you want. What does that look like? Nah, that's too round. Let's just do the good old trusty impact. Now then you change your depth to about 130, and then go ahead and raise this text up a bit to the middle, and as you can tell, this is what it looks like. Now then you Control C, Control V on this text, and then go to your caps. Change cap to fillet cap, then change them all to 4. And what that does, that creates this extra little layer right here. Oh yeah, and then you also have to change your depth to like 30, I guess. That creates this extra little layer, and then you just bring it all the way to the back like that. So then, next thing you want to do, you want to come down here and click New Material, right click on this, click Object, and then that'll pull this up, and then you create whatever color it is you want to use. I'm going to use a nice bright red, so go ahead, take your color and you drag it over there. So this is what you would have right now. So also in your render settings, right, you want to put on globe illumination or whatever and turn it on, and then turn this on as well, and that'll make the renders a lot longer, but it will make them look very nice. So after you do that, your next step is to just go ahead, click on your first one, then hold Control, click on your next one, and then go ahead, get the little spin tool thing, click right here, and then move it up a little bit, so it will turn sideways like that. Then you want to go over here, hold right click on this, click on sweep. Then once you have your sweep out, go to this little pen tool, get a circle, and then get a helix. Now bring your sweep to the top, your circle above your helix, and then select the helix and the circle and put them under the sweep. Now that'll make this big old fat looking thing. So to get this going, you go to your circle, you bring your radius of the circle down, and then you could take your helix, rotate it to whatever you want, and then go into your helix, and you go ahead, just start changing stuff. So angle, what that does, that'll take away however many sweeps you want. So lower the number, more will go this way, higher the number, more will go this way. Closer to 0 will give you, or no, not close to 0, but you see what I mean. They'll change it, right? And then end angle is just like kind of where you want it to be on the other side. And then the radius obviously makes it bigger and smaller. Now height, that's what I really like to mess with. It changes how far it goes out. So you can go ahead, take it and move it like that. And then let's just close it down that way a bit. And then after you do that, you go ahead and move it, and then go ahead, rotate this a little bit, this side. Now you also move this down here, and then try and move it so it's like this. Let me do this real quick. Oh crap, I just messed up. There we go. Now let me turn this off. You move this so it's not necessarily inside of the text, but it's how you want it, right? So I'm going to extend it this way so it's not inside of the text as much. But always make sure you can still read the text, because then it's kind of pointless. So then you have this, and next thing you want to do is right, let me move this a little bit more down. So there we go. The next thing you want to do, freaking chicken nuggets, man, I keep messing up. There we go. Come up. There we go. Now we're good. So next thing you want to do, you want to go ahead, you minimize this. Now take your sweep, Control C, Control V, so you duplicate it. Then you go into your circle, and let's say you want something that is flat. You check both of these, and you turn this one all the way down, and then you turn this one down as well. Maybe turn that a little bit higher up, and then turn your radius down. Right, so what that will do, that makes it where your object is, oops, I'm still in a circle. That makes it where your object is more flat, but still the same spiral, you know? So we're gonna go ahead, turn that down a little bit more, or turn that about there, change that to about that right there, and then go back into your helix and just mess with these numbers however you think looks nice in your opinion. So I'm going to extend it that way, and then go there, take it, and where is it, move it backwards. So that looks nice in my opinion. And then, oops, gotta, not Control T, I don't know why I just do Control T, that's Photoshop. Take it and rotate it that way. Now what we're going to do, we are going to do one more, and basically same process. We just go ahead, take it, Control C, Control V, and then move it however we feel is nice. Go into the helix, I'm going to turn that up a lot. Go ahead, turn that up, turn this down so we have less going on, and then there we go. Now height, I feel like I can move that down a little bit, and then we just move this to how we feel is nice. And then after you got this done, you can go ahead render it. Make sure you check alpha channel and then check both of these. So then just render it, and yeah, I will see you guys in Photoshop. Okay guys, so once you get inside of your Photoshop, first thing you want to do, you want to go up to where it says File, click on New, and just make it the resolution of what your render was. Now mine was 3000 by 1000. Go ahead, click OK, and that will pop this up. Double click here, and then make a new layer, and then delete the one that is colored, right? And then next thing you want to do, you want to go ahead, come over here, place, and load up your render. Now as you guys could tell, I messed around with mine a bit afterwards. You could just add colors or do whatever you want, just make it look nice in your personal opinion. Now just go ahead, click OK, and then you want to bring your background under, and make sure you have the same background as, let's say, this color right here, and then just fill. So now you have this, but as you can tell, we have these little black small little lines around it. What you want to do, you want to zoom, or you want to hold Control, click on your Spline, and then go up here to Select, Modify, Expand, then expand by 1 pixel, and then once you did that, oops, I did that wrong. Give me a second. So you Control click, then you right click, or no, you don't right click, I apologize. Then you hold Control Shift and press I, and then you go up to Select, Modify, Expand, and then expand by 1 layer. Then just click Backspace. Oh, you may need to resign this layer. Click Backspace, and then now, as you can tell, when I load it up, it looks much more clean, and all that part is gone. The next thing you want to do, you want to create a new layer, and then press P for your pen tool. Go ahead and make some little shapes like this. Just just like that, and then you go ahead connect it, and then right click, click fill path, and then just fill with white. Click OK, and then you should have this right here. Now I'm gonna move mine a bit, there we go. I was trying to get it off of this little line here, and then you just click delete to unselect, and then you go ahead and make one more, and that will be okay. P, click there, drag that over, and then there you go. Now connect them, and then you do the same thing, fill white, okay, and then you should have something like this. Now once you got this, you go ahead and press delete, go ahead group these two, and then just shapes is what I'm going to call that as. Create one more layer, put it on top, and then make that a clipping mask to these white shapes. You grab your black and where is it? Your brush, and make sure it's a big but soft brush, and then just click, and then click. So there we go. Now we have that. And then one more thing I forgot to tell you guys. Do this. So basically on your background. The hell, why is it not working? Okay, there we go. Just do the same thing. Just swipe, swipe, and then turn your opacity down to like, let's say 30, and then go ahead, enable these back, and then this is what that looks like. And then once you got that done, you want to go ahead and duplicate your spline, so Control J, bring this one under, and then make your fill go down to 0, double click right here, and then click drop shadow. Now just go ahead, increase the distance a little bit and make it 100% visible, and put this about at 135. And yeah, so once you got that, that looks really nice. And oops, I almost forgot. Also do, where is it? Change the color to a nice red, almost like this one, but just make it stand out a little bit more. So that should still there, yeah. There we go. And then around this white, you want to erase. So turn that down, erase it, and then leave little parts around the edges where you want to keep it. So there we go. And then you do the same thing for the red. It's just something I just noticed and it's bugging me. I gotta move that up. One more. There we go. So then you do it one more time. So just Control J, bring that down, bring the fill to 0, double click here, then click drop shadow, turn that to full white, and then offset it a bit like that, make it 100% clear, put it on normal, and then you just want to do the same thing, erase where you already had the red, just leave your little like marks to make it stand out. So there we go, right there, then right there. Always do it around these little edges so we don't get left with like some weird line looking things. So yeah guys, after you have did that, you want to go ahead and create one more layer and put it on top of everything, and make sure it is the color of right here. Make it a little bit more white though than that, so I'll go about right there. Make this brush pretty big, and then just do a little stroke over here. So why is it showing? Why is it not showing? Oh, I'm on eraser. Oops. Okay, so then just make a little stroke. make a strobe here, one up here, little tiny ones in the corner, and then one right there in the middle. And then change this to soft light. Turn the opacity down just a tiny bit. And then, yeah guys, so once you have did that, you are basically done as far as I'm aware. Then you just save it and do whatever. But this is how you make a very simple yet clean Twitter banner. So yeah guys, hope you all have a great day, night, whatever it is for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.